welcome to the MATEC Class of 2022 graduation ceremony. We are excited to be here today celebrating these amazing young people. The past 2 years, we have had our share of challenges and changes. To be here today confirms the resilience and determination of these students as they worked hard to complete their requirements to graduate. To the families, thank you. Thank you for your support through the years for our children. It truly takes a village for us to all work together and raise kids. We appreciated the communication, dedication, and support you have given your children and the staff. Parents and families are a big part of the success of our students, and having you by their sides throughout the years and today proves that. So thank you. To the MATEC staff, thank you for the countless hours of work you put in to support our students. You care about our students and push them to be the best that each one can be. I want to give a special thank you today to Shonda for planning and helping the seniors prepare for our celebration. She worked close with all of our seniors to plan and prepare a ceremony that would be special to each of them. I also want to thank Shonda for being a keynote speaker today and for all of her years of service to our students and staff at MATEC. We need to be sure to also thank George for his care and detail in helping out at our ceremony today.
Yeah, George.
Lastly, to our students, thank you. Thank you for your years of laughter, fun, and excitement. We look at you today proud of the accomplishments and challenges each of you have overcome. As this chapter comes to a close, a new one is already opening for each of you. Some of you have plans to continue with work, some may go to college, and some even to the military. We are excited to see your stories unfold. Some of you are still working out those details, and when they come to be, we hope you will share your stories with us. You too should be proud of the work you have completed and what lies ahead. At this time, we are going to begin our speakers for today. First, I invite Vonnie Johnson up to share with us her words and advice about staying positive.
Thank you, Ms. Peterson. Well, class of 2022, we did it. We made it. Graduation is here. My name is Vonnie Johnson. When I first transferred to MATEC my junior year, I wasn't sure what to expect. I didn't know if I was going to fit in, but everyone was really welcoming. A big shout out to Shonda for making me feel welcome to MATEC. All the worry, fear, and second guessing turned out to be all for nothing. Switching over to MATEC from the high school is one of the best things that's happened to me. It's been a wild ride. After losing my grandma, I felt lost and confused. That experience helped me realize what I wanted to do with my life, which is helping people and going into healthcare. I decided to get my first responder certification. There was definitely a lot of hard work and long nights, but I made it through. With the pandemic, our experience may have been different from previous years, but we proved that anything is possible. Last but not least, I would like to thank all the teachers for helping us get through. Even when we didn't have the motivation to do the work, we still somehow managed to get the work completed. Thank you to Ms. Richardson for keeping me on track with Edgenuity. To our parents for helping when the teachers weren't available and when we needed the extra help. To our principal, Ms. Peterson, for keeping her cool when things got interesting here at MATEC. To our counselors, Ms. Rogotsky, Emily Kern, and Amy Meyer, for being there when we needed someone to talk to. Our custodian, George, who kept the school neat and was always willing to hang our school projects for us. And to our parents for being the biggest support in getting us through on the school time. So take what we have learned for the past 12 years and put it to good use. Thank you.
Next, I would like to invite Michaela Ulrich to come up and share her speech on the importance of never giving up.
I'm really nervous, and emotional. name is Michaela Allard. Thinking back on my life, I would have never thought I could succeed and be happy with my future. I've had many life-changing obstacles that made me feel as if I didn't have a purpose to keep going, whether it was my early on depression, being in the hospital multiple times, not having a father figure, or losing my mother. Yet here I am, standing here in front of all of you with a diploma and a bright future waiting for me. I was fortunate that even when I felt like I wanted to give up, I had people there for me, cheering me on all the way, and they really helped motivate me to do the things I want to do and to not dwell on my past. One class that made a huge difference in my state of mind was CNA. At the beginning of the year, I was truly lost in my life. I got into the CNA class not really knowing what it was going to be like and if I would even like it or not. When the class got into the second week and the class started doing skills, my body just knew that this was the work I was meant to do. Being in the CNA class was beneficial for my future, but also helped me realize all the things my mom went through. I currently have a job here in Marshall at Prairie Home Hospice. I am also planning on going to Minnesota West and Granite Falls next year to get my RN. Thank you, Liz, for believing in me. I also want to take the time to thank all the MATEC staff for not only doing your jobs, but for going above and beyond for each student and always making them feel welcome. I want to thank my Greater Minnesota counselor, Amy. Without you, I probably wouldn't be here. You not only were my counselor, but practically my second mom. I hope to always keep in touch with all of you who have impacted my life so much and grew me into the person I am. To the underclassmen, it may be stupid and not worth it to do your work, but at the end of your high school experience, you're going to be happy you pushed through, because after this is your own life, and however you want your outcome to be, you have to earn it and do your work to achieve it. Even if Shonda isn't here to tell you to make good choices, still make good choices. Thank you.
Ooh, give me a minute. Thank you, Michaela. At this time, I would like to introduce our keynote speaker, Shonda Bassett. Shonda has been an important part of each and every student's lives that has walked through the doors here at MATEC. The seniors chose Shonda as their guest speaker for today. As Shonda will be moving on to new things for the next year, the seniors felt it was fitting to have her talk to them today. I'd like to ask Shonda to come on up.
William Hill said, "The way I see it, if something makes you sad when it ends, it must have been pretty wonderful when it was happening." Yes, it's from This Is Us. I will be honest with you guys, I have written this speech so many times and have deleted it even more. When you amazing humans asked me to be your keynote speaker, I was like, well, yeah, I'd be very honored. This is awesome. And then I sat down to write it. And I realized I have a lot. And how to say it is hard. And for any of you who know me, speaking is my own skill set. It's the one thing I do well. So here I am, unscripted, coming from the heart to tell you guys, Willow, James, Bonnie, Michaela, Natalie, Vanity, Alberto, Marcus, Michaela, and of course Josiah, I could not be here without you. You guys have been the ones to inspire me. You have been the ones that every day you'd walk in the door, and I know the challenges you faced. I know it was not easy, but you were here because school mattered. We all mattered to each other. This is what family looks like. And I'm so glad to be here with you.
Sorry. I'm not making it worse.
Also, it's 18th birthday for these two young fine people here on the end. So can we all take a moment? So when I thought, how am I going to write this? How am I going to do this? I went and asked my peers, these amazing humans over here, what do I say? And then one of them said, be inspiring. Say something to inspire the children as they go on. And I kind of laughed because what they don't realize is they're my inspiration. I'm not the one who inspires. They come in every day prepared for who knows what. And they show up and they're here and they love and they give and they give and they give. I've seen the treats. Y'all eat a lot of food. So. But beyond just the snacks, they are the best people you can ever imagine to work with. We are lucky to have such fine educators, but even more so, amazing humans. And I thank you guys. So, for the teachers. So, I then went to back where it started, because I read somewhere, if you don't know where to end, go back to the beginning. So I went back to MECLA, where I first started 10 years ago, not even knowing what MECLA stood for. And I remember Mr. Jones in the interview asked, and I'm like, I really don't know, what does that stand for? And it doesn't matter the acronyms, it does not matter the MECLA or MATEC or whatever it might be the next. I realize it really matters that each of us have our own story. Each of us started somewhere different, but we all ended here. We all made it. We took the bad and we kept on going. We took the good and celebrated. But we're all, no matter where it started, we showed up and we made it. So my MECLA days, those were some interesting times, but I tell you, I still get people who send me messages and thank me for being there with them, and I laughed at that as well because they were the ones that I went there for. It was you guys that kept on keeping me going. And I told a few of the students earlier, there is not a better group for me to go out with than you guys. I'm so proud to be graduating with you. I thank you for letting me be a part of your time. And I guess I don't have any magic, anything I can sprinkle out there, but I would like each of you to take what you've learned from all the people around you, and as you move forward, be to others like you've been to me. Be kind, show love, and be the awesome humans I know you are. So thank you very much. I have one last thing. I also went to the underclassmen, and I said, what can I say? And Donovan, words of advice. So Shonda, just say what you always say. Listen to me. Make good choices. Congratulations.
Our final speaker today is Alberto Ramos. He is going to share his story of his educational experience and being able to complete his graduation requirements and earn his high school diploma.
Good afternoon to everybody. Well, just I'm going to tell you a little bit briefly about my story. Sorry. Yeah, my name is Alberto Ramos, and I moved to Marshall, Minnesota in April 2018 from Guatemala. I was 18 years old, and I only speak Spanish and another dialect, and I didn't know any word in English. I remember walking into the high school the first time. It was so strange to hear everyone speaking a language that I didn't understand. So I sat back quietly, trying to take it all in. I remember getting lost, and teachers just helped me find my way out. Yeah. In 2017, I had graduated high school in Guatemala, and I knew that I needed to graduate from here as well. So learning English was really important to me. So when I attended Marshall High School, Ms. Love and Ms. Rainier worked hard to help me with the learning the basics, and Ms. Marshall helped me understand math. They encouraged me to do my best and helped me through my time at school. Well, when I was told I was at the high school 3 years, and I had a few credits shy of the 3.5, so that needed to graduate. And I turned 21 years old that time, and I was told that I had HIV. During that time, I was working at Schwann's, and when COVID hit, we became short staff, so I started working 12 to 14 hours every night. And I thought I would get my GED, but it didn't happen that way. one day I got a call from Mrs. Loud, and she told me that she went to the school board to get an exception for me, and asked me if I would like to come back and finish what I had started. So she gave me the option to came back at the high school or MATEC, and I choose MATEC because I could get like a work experience credit and be able to graduate in one semester. I continued to work at Trans full time, and I attended the school during the day. Mrs. Chandler says I was a rock star because I never missed a day. And then I would like to take this opportunity to thank the teachers at MATEC for their support and their help with some challenging classes that I had. And I also would like to thank the school board for making me an exception to finish what I started. And a very special thank you to Mrs. Love. I know I can't thank her enough for fight for me. I think she saw something in me that she couldn't just let it end it like that. And then she fought for me. She's the reason that I'm here and get the high school diploma. And last but not least, I would like to thank the people that are around me, the people that I love, and the people that I learn from. Thank you for
Alberto, did you steal my paper?
yeah. I knew that was good.
Thank you. Next, we will be presenting our certificates. And each year here, we like to do a recognition of academics. And so we have our Student of the Year awards. Each of our subject areas pick a student that really excelled in their class. We're going to start with art. Ms. Tremblay couldn't be here this afternoon. She has her obligations at the high school, but she asked Mrs. Loft, since she was coming over, to step in and share her Student Art of the Year.
All right, so just want to also point out that at Alberto at Marshall High School, we honored him as our ELL Student of the Year. So congratulations to you. Okay, and so a reminder, I am speaking for Mrs. Tremblay, who can't be here, but she says, I first met at Alberto at the high school 2 years ago when he took my photography class. I immediately noticed his big, friendly smile and positive attitude. As we got to know each other, he told me about his very busy schedule. He was working full-time at night, and he was a full-time student. This meant that he would get a few precious hours of sleep a night, and some nights he would get no sleep in order to get to school on time. Despite the very few hours of sleep, he would continue to be in my class with no excuses and would take good photos. I admire his awesome work ethic and his most excellent sense of clothing style. This is why I choose you for the Art Department Student of the Year Award. At Alberto values his education so highly that he made many sacrifices to get his diploma. Today you have achieved your goal. Your future is very bright, and I'm very confident that you will continue to achieve all the goals you set for yourself in the future. Congratulations, at Alberto.
Next, I would like to invite up Mr. Jonathan Sapleka, our language arts teacher.
Well, everybody hear me okay? Good? All right. So my selection for the Language Arts Student of the Year is Vanity. So Vanity, come on up here. So your job now is just to stand there and take the accolades. Okay? That's it. All right, so Vanity's a very fine student. I was impressed by the fact that she's focused, she's patient, and she's considerate of others, and she's also achievement oriented. When Vanity decides to do something, she always does it very well. She's also self-possessed in that she is her own person. Vanity doesn't flow back and forth with the fads and things like this. Vanity comes in, she knows who she is, she knows what she needs to do, and she accomplishes it. As a result of this, her influence on others contributes to their success in life. In other words, Vanity, you don't really have to worry about, others shaping her. She shapes others because of who she is. She does very good academic work, which demonstrates that she possesses a fine mind. Finally, she is a joy to teach, always contributing to a successful learning atmosphere, performing her work at a high level, and respectful to all those with whom are fortunate to know her. So, a joy to teach. I mean, what I mean by that is that, she helps me run the class. She helps me teach various subjects. Okay, there are students like that come through on a regular basis. They're not many, and she's one of them. Vanity is a credit to Marshall community, MATEC, her family, and to herself. She very well represents the best of MATEC. Here's her certificate, and as we say, it's suitable for framing.
Next, I would like to invite Mrs. Brenda Elton up for our Math Student of the Year.
So I'm not going to name mine right away at the beginning, so you can think about who it might be. The student I selected this year was with me for both Geometry and Algebra 2. This person was a go-getter and always willing to put in the work and the effort to understand the hard topics and to achieve success. This person needed to complete one of these courses independent study due to some scheduling, and it was very challenging. We spent a lot of time together trying to figure it out, because it was not only challenging for him, but for me. Oops, said the gender. For me also. Anyways, I like to think that all things that we are learning are fun, but most of the students don't agree with me. After one lesson that was quite lengthy in the process of doing the problem, this person stated, "That was so satisfying." And I'm like, that's a win, For a math teacher, that's a win. Anyways, this student is caring and kind. This person is a great role model to younger students and sets the bar very high for himself. It has been a joy to have him in class and watch him excel at everything he does. This year's 2022 Math Student of the Year award goes to James Janowski.
Next, we have Mrs. Angela Anderson with our Physical Education Health.
Good afternoon. I'm lucky enough to say I've had everybody up here, so I could have chose any one of these fine people. The student that I had is hardworking. They strive to do excellent work every day, no matter what I place in front of them. They manage their time and they hand in their work in a timely manner. The person I selected has taken the following classes from me just this year: Body Systems, Foundations of Personal Wellness, Health Topic for Teens, Healthy Living, Lifestyle Fitness, Personal wellness, education, plus CNA. I can honestly say I've spent more time with this person than I have with my own family. I got to know this person as a student, as a daughter. I can't wait to see where this person goes in the future. I know they will be a great nurse. Hopefully someday they will take care of me. I know that she will do great things in her lifetime and cannot wait to see her as an adult, hopefully come back to see us. But my student of the year is Michaela Aldrich.
24-hour facility, I got you.
I did good. You're already on call.
Next, we have Miss Kathy Richardson for science. When it comes to me and choosing student of the year, I don't always base it on academics. In fact, I can't think of a time that I ever did. I like to pick a student of the year based upon determination, effort in the classroom. When I see students actually trying to learn, even though they might not like science, but putting in the time, getting the work done, asking for help, that's awesome. This student not only did that with me, she spent 3 of her 4 blocks first semester in my classroom. And she told you that, thanked me for keeping her on track in Edgenuity. Vonnie, it took Anderson to do that.
Well, I mean, like all the times, like when I was in your classroom, they're like, now, why don't you just, you did your
Come on, Vonnie, let's go, let's do this. I would like to recognize Vonnie. Obviously I already told you her name, not just for the determination she put into completing her credits, but this young woman works as a CNA. She also is now a first responder in Lind. So on top of school, she has many other things going on in her life, and I'm pretty sure in the fall it was farming. Yeah. So please help me congratulate Vonnie on being Science Student of the Year.
Thank you.
And last, I'd like to invite up Mrs. Donna Bastemeyer-Barlin for our Social Studies Student of the Year award.
All right, so this is my first year here teaching at MATEC, and this has been a fantastic crew to get to know. A little bit about the person I chose for Student of the Year. This year's Social Studies Student of the Year has been at MATEC since the spring of 2021. The student shows up to class with enthusiasm and a willingness to learn, consistently demonstrate curiosity, positivity, and a drive to succeed. This student strives to complete assignments in a timely manner and with their own unique brand of creativity. They are inquisitive and have added to class activities and discussions in a way that benefits everyone in the class. I've enjoyed getting to know this student and wish them the best in whatever they choose to do next. The Social Studies Department Student of the Year is Josiah Mitchell.
Next, I would like to invite up Mr. Brian Jones, Principal of MATEC, and Mr. Jeremy Williams, our Superintendent of Schools, to help us hand out certificates to our graduates. Our first graduate, Willow Sand Anderson.
What was that?
James Ganalski. We also had a graduate who could be with us today, Jenna Holeen. Bonnie Johnson. Michaela Lorenz. Natalie Marlowe. Vanity Moreno. Alberto Ramos. Marcus Sepulveda. Michaela Ulrich. Josiah Vigil. Before I present our students here, I just want to send you with a message. Thank you all for being here today to celebrate these amazing young people. I want to leave you with a few lines from one of my favorite books that I have shared with many students and graduates along the way. It is from Dr. Seuss, Oh, the Places You Will Go. Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places, you're off and away. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own and you know what you know. And you are the one who will decide where to go. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. Now, I would like to present you with the graduating class of 2022. Congratulations, seniors.